couple of moose heads alone, I was able to say, hey, it's the four of us. We're going to be safe. Why don't we take out, I don't know, Dave, I guess, and completely get the target off of Allison in the event we do go to another tribal council. Because of the work I did the previous round, I was able to set myself up to protect the person who I want as my number one ally.
Well, I definitely like you guys, and like I know that if we were to go right now, you technically have 3. Have you guys talked of like any next thoughts or no?
I was thinking like, I mean, I'm sure you were too on the way to the, I'm sure you were too, like on the way to the fire thing.
Yeah.
I was like, well, if we lose.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought the name Dave made the most sense.
Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
Because if that would, like, not like I need to like stick with everyone, but I have felt comfortable with him.
Yeah.
Like the whole game.
I mean, I would feel comfortable continuing to work with him.
Yeah.
Like,
I like
now that we didn't.
I want all of us to work together.
I know.
I don't want to get rid of anyone.
And I do have an idol, so potentially I could save him if need be. I don't know if Dave is that useful to my game. He might be a little more useful to her game.
You, me, Sandra, and DJ can definitely come together.
That's great. I would love that. That would be
because he, us four, I think we're the only ones who know that we know each other. I hope that DJ's like doesn't spill any beans over there, but we can't control that.
Yeah, we can.
But honestly,
I feel like we're the calmer of our pair.
Are you kidding me? Sandra talks so much.
I want her to shut the fuck up. In a good way. But yeah.
We love you, Sandra, but
so down with that. But no, the second, like, I heard a word from you, I was like, please let me know.
Yes.
If we have to go to tribal next, I'm going to be nervous. If Dave and I go with the moose heads and vote out Zach, that would not bode well for any possibilities for working with him and Sandra. And for the old Sebago people to see that we just picked them off, they could easily just go for us. So for that reason, I do want to go for either Topher or Nick. I don't want to vote Callie out because I don't want to vote another lady. I don't want to right now. There's only 5 of us left.
I feel like if we needed a number, like, I almost feel like we could get Amelia back.
Yeah.
I mean, because we like voted her out yesterday, but then right away, I mean,
I would love to talk to her.
This is a testament to how sweet she is. She was just like, guys, like, even when she was pleading her case, she was like, I will be loyal to you. Like, please don't get rid of me because I'll be a number.
Yeah.
And I believed it then, and I kind of still believe now because if she starts, she'll be like, yes, I'll work with you.
You guys seem more inviting than the other people over there anyway, so I feel like she would be like, okay,
intimidated by that.
Yeah, no.
Last night's tribal council, it worked. Stupid nervous because I had to trust 2 people I don't freaking trust, and they have no reason to trust me. Oh, it was so good.
Last night's tribal was, I think, a class in Modern Survivor. Adam came to me on the walk to tribal council. It was just like, oh yeah, we're voting Madison, so are you in? I'm like,
as we were walking to tribal later, they were just like, oh, like, we're voting Madison, like, vote Madison.
We didn't know we were doing tribal council last night, and we decided on the walk over that we were going to vote Maddie instead of stick with the split.
the plan was basically 4 on Madison and 2 I assumed would be on me, but they got them to split, which very impressive, like hell of a move.
She is actually the only person who's probably told me the truth in this game, so that's kind of sad.
At the Shaley vote, Madison had thrown out my name and was telling people that because I played the game before I was a threat. So Adam and I discussed it amongst both of us and decided we needed to get Madison out because we would think that she's the first to, she's going to flip on us. We didn't tell Seth, which I'm kind of regretting because I really like to have Seth on our side.
My team seemed like they voted
one of ours out without confronting me or mentioning it to me, because they knew I was close with Madison.
And now things are awkward at camp. Oh man, Seth is pissed.
Wanted to talk to you. You have to go.
No, I'm good. Well, it was definitely, I was involved in that.
We didn't. We were figuring you were close with that. We knew you were close.
I'm trying to be cool for all you guys.
You are.
Especially you.
You are. And you are. And,
It makes me wonder.
well, you know why though? When TJ said that he can do it by names, and you were part of that.
It definitely wasn't part of it.
Right.
I think it was more.
It did fall, doubt in my
I get it. But I think Madison was definitely Sebago for sure. I mean, for the most part, like, she would have took it as far as she could have. My guess.
Yeah.
My guess.
But because I had that doubt, and
Yeah, I mean, but now we all have doubts.
of course.
I still don't understand why they're keeping me in the game.
I mean, I still want TJ out. I still want to vote him out. But if we lose today, it'll be TJ for sure.
It's up to me. TJ is still on my burn list. I still don't trust him. He's too smart. He's got too many allies. That would be my next boot. Sandra's my go-to. Looking forward to the merge.
Come on in, Sebago. Sebago is getting their first look at the new Moosehead tribe. Maddie voted out at a late night tribal council.
Oh.
Very late night.
Late night.
Late.
You get woken up.
All right, Sebago, I'll take back the immunity. Thank you. Okay, we are going to go right into our next challenge for immunity and reward. For reward, we have some protein bars and some fruit for the winning tribe. For the challenge, one person at a time is going to make their way through the slanted platforms. You'll go over the sawhorses, through the tunnel, and then run underneath the archway. Once every person on the tribe has run underneath the archway, you will throw balls up onto the top of the archway. First tribe to get 4 balls on the top of the archway wins immunity and reward for their tribe and will not send somebody home at tribal council. I'll give you a couple minutes to strategize and we'll get started. Survivors ready?
Yeah.
Go! Nick threw nice and quick for Sebago. Getting caught up at the tunnel. Sebago with a nice lead. 2 people already through. Both tribes are shooting. For Moosehead, it's TJ and Seth. Moosehead has 1 ball up. Nick got 1 ball for Sebago. 2 balls up for Sebago. Nick and Topher shooting for Sebago. Seth and TJ shooting for Moosehead. 3 balls up for Sebago. Adam with a 2nd ball up for Moosehead. Moosehead knocks off their 2nd ball. They're back down to 1. Sebago trying to land their 4th and final ball. Nick on and off for Sebago. Sebago wins immunity and reward. Nick lands the fourth and final ball. Sending Moosehead to Tribal Council.
Sorry, guys.
Sebago, come get the immunity idol. Oops, and this. You take both? Perfect.
Oh my gosh.
And Sebago, you're gonna head back to camp. And Moosehead, I will see you at Tribal Council.
Food is on my mind. We lost another immunity reward challenge that had a lot of food in there. The new Sebago is eating like, royalty over there, and we're starving, and our rice is fermenting in the pot at camp.
It's a little demoralizing, but we're still toughing it out, doing the best we can.
So we have to vote someone else out, but we still have the numbers as long as Sebago stays strong.
Yeah.
We promise.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. I want you to think we were going.
Understand.
You were good with us.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
I hope so.
I promise. If I'm promising you, then that's my word. Like, I'm giving you my word. Not a chance. I think it's TJ.
TJ has been on my burn list ever since he wrote out Kiefer. And last night I wanted to see if we could build some trust, but hoping to merge or win this challenge, but now that's the case. Got no reason to keep him around. Happy to do it.
Seth or Sandra?
Yeah.
Because they are either, Adam and Sandra are either voting for probably me or Seth.
Yeah.
So we could just we could like,
last night.
yeah, they did. I just talked to him very briefly. I said, how are you feeling? He said, nervous, very nervous. And I was like, what do you want going into? She said, something different.
Vote with him.
Should we just wait 3 on Sandra?
She's idler.
No. She hasn't been on a journey. I don't think there's any evidence of someone having one at camp.
So the plan is to vote TJ. We figured he was going to be the next vote if we lost. I think it's an easy vote.
I don't know. Like at this point, like we're still kind of assuming it's one of us.
Yeah.
And I mean, both of us want to be like numbers for you. From it sounds like he's willing to go with you guys, and I am too. So like,
We don't trust him at all. So, again, I haven't lied to you yet. We want to work with Amelia afterwards. She's very uneasy, which also makes me nervous. Like the past 2 tribal councils, we've been completely honest with her, and yet she's still, well, I don't know if I trust you. Again, you have my
okay.
all right, all of us. So we don't trust him. And I think they're more of an asset going into the marriage and stuff.
We should go.
I'm not sure what else we can do, and it makes me a little nervous. Like if she doesn't trust us after 3 tribal councils, I mean, is she going to trust us in the merge? Seth was upset about the Madison vote,
I'm sure.
but we figured they were close.
Yeah. Because Seth was so close with Madison, I think TJ and I are trying to swap things up. We want to work with Seth and hopefully get Sandra out, because she's just super shady. No one knows what she's doing. I don't think she's telling the truth pretty much ever.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to talk to people. I want them to actually try to work with me and see if not.
Yeah, no, she's like battle lines. I feel like she wants to like attack the opposition rather than try to work with different people, and that's not going to be good for you. Because have you 2 voted to? No. They told you the first one. They told you the wrong plan. The second one, they told you all kinds of nonsense that made you play your shot when you didn't have to.
Yeah.
And this one, they're again spewing out. So you were also the fake plan when I talked to them.
Yeah, sure.
She was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's got to be Amelia.
That's what they're saying about you too. And then like Seth basically said they were saying
Yeah.
I hope my tribe's being loyal to me, but it's very nerve-wracking.
I know y'all have kept me in this game. You included, voting for Shay. So I mean, I'm keen to do whatever you guys want to do because I can see that if you didn't want me in the game for at least a few more votes, you would have voted me out already. So I understand. I understand that, and I want to work with people that want to work with me.
Yeah. So in your mind, like, who would you want to go? Anybody? Anyone in particular? Or?
I have connections with both of them, but I understand that I think that you guys probably have more of an interest of keeping me here than they do. So
You don't think they would make a guys alliance team?
No, I don't. Seth was very loyal. He really is, which is why we didn't tell the Madison. We weren't sure if he had like a friend or something as well.
my fate rests with Seth and Amelia right now, and I think Seth really does feel burned.
She was the one that told me the truth about the shooting. So, like, the one person that told me the truth is now gone.
Right.
So,
I was hurting, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So
yeah.
she was mine. So, yeah. Stay with us, but yeah, as long as us three stick together, it should go smoothly.
I agree.
And that's honestly up to you guys too. I mean, they could be trying to switch it up and get me out.
I mean, like, when TJ and I talked, like, the first time, he was saying he wanted to work with you. Like, that was, like, our plan, but we just needed to see what everyone was saying.
Sure. Yeah.
So, I would love to want it now.
Cool.
I think it's a good idea.
Solid.
Cool.
I can see the desire for truth and honesty in Seth. Those two that he's been with for the entire game just completely betrayed him, completely blindsided him. It's the first of these three tribals where I think that there should actually be a plan other than just vote me out.
I'm just worried if we don't get Sandra out because I honestly think she's going to be voting. I'm terrified. My question is, if we're voting TJ out and we go to another tribal without TJ, am I next? How do you feel about that?
I'd rather work with that.
And Seth?
Definitely burned. It's okay. And there's a reason that everybody strategically, but also socially. We will consider with you and Black Ops.
I know this sounds crazy, but if you wanted to give me a little trust and we voted out Seth, then I would be happy to vote TJ out next season. I mean, I want to be a member regardless, but I also feel like still a little bit like we're being kicked off. Like, I feel like the only reason Madison is gone is because, like, she, like, crossed the line with Sandra. Like, she's separating. So,
I get that.
like, individually.
We're very together on that. We're both like on this damage control, so we haven't talked about it.
What if you talk to Sandra and you usually talk to Seth? You see if he, like, is in a flipping mood, if that makes sense. If he's talking to us. I have to make a big risk and things need to change up, and I feel confident with whatever happens because of that.
How do you feel about your moose heads? Do you feel good about any of them, or do you want to just get back at them?
I feel decent about Callie and
Okay.
I don't feel great. I don't really trust him, but at the same time, if we would get Callie and Torfer with us, he probably would want to work with us too. I don't know.
Or we could just vote them out and then get the other two.
Watch out. On your forehead, mosquito. Yeah.
I would totally be okay with him being like one of the early votes during the marriage.
I think another reason that it's great to work with Amelia because she thinks she can work with Callie and Topher. Obviously, those are people I want to work with, my friends. So another good reason to keep her around. And Sandra, people are saying she's a big threat, which is so nice because I'm a big threat. I want us next to each other. Vote out the big threats later. You know, yeah. If I'm the only big threat, if Sandra's not the only big threats, and then post-merge, we're just gonna get decimated. So keep them around. You know, play big. I was talking with TJ and Amelia about voting on Seth. Oh. And specifically, I was talking one-on-one with Amelia about what's the path forward because I feel better with Amelia.
100%. 100. I don't trust you, Jay. I don't. I don't.
But Amelia was saying how she's like, yeah, you can say this, but I still feel like we're being picked off, and we don't have a good reason to trust you. Because she was like, because if I vote with you to get on TJ,
and we lose again.
She was like, maybe I don't set up first. I'm power tripping off of last night, I'm not gonna lie. Pulling that vote off was like a dream move. So I'm trying to not get a ton of it. Like I literally last night as I was falling asleep before or after tribal, I was falling asleep again, and I was thinking, so what should I say when I'm sitting in the final 3? Like, man, you got 8 votes left, dude. Like, you're not getting it. Chill out. One vote at a time.
I know TJ's fine now.
5 minutes.
I just want. I've been honest with you so far. So just be honest with me. If that's all in my email, just tell me.
So I was like, the thing is that he wasn't throwing their name. He was throwing Seth's.
Okay.
His neighbor, TJ.
That's weird because when I was telling her, I was like, yeah, 3 of you. Like, why? That's why.
Well, I don't know. That's what he told me. He might be lying, but like, I think we were just assuming that you guys might be willing to like go with that because like, you know, we don't know how he's gonna react to it.
Yeah, no, I won't. Like, that's when Adam was just, because Adam actually was telling me about possibilities.
Okay.
And then I you know, so I know, and blah, 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 and then he was talking shit in about me.
Yeah.
So I definitely
Sandra just made it very evident to me that she's voting for me, basically. There's no reason to vote for Amelia, so it's not a good fake plan. I'll just let you talk with this information. I'm voting for Sandra.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys saving me, but she made it abundantly clear to me that she's voting for me. So, I completely understand whatever you want to do, but I'm voting for Sandra and hoping that if we could just make it 4, then we have, you know, even stronger numbers coming into merge.
Yeah, solid. Okay. Thanks. I think we're gonna finish up our little chat.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys very much.
And I'm pretty sure that's why she was nervous.
Yeah. That's what we got. I hate that.
I'm so big and strong.
I'm just confused. Like, if TJ's targeting you, why?
If anybody wants to talk to me about how I'm voting for Sandra, I'm over here.
I just
Love you.
Oh my god. That was fucking wild from TJ. It's like, I'm voting for your closest ally, Adam and Seth. And then directly to us. Do that with me, you will. And then the whole tribe is like, I'm voting for you, Sandra. Who does that? How is that gonna work? I mean, I guess we haven't talked to him about names, but I'm like, bro, chill out. You're going home. Relax.
I think he's just trying to speak.
I'm not worried about it. I trust my guys. But that's why I want to get him. Do you see? Because of that. You know, it's like he's too strategic. He's too like.
And then the next, a bit of a wild card.
Yeah, and then get us through this vote, and you have our word. I even talked about it. I was like, I want to work with Amelia. Like, going after this bill, let's get TJ out now. And then we're okay with getting started if we lose. That's our plan.
Actual promise.
That is an actual promise. Okay, because I didn't give him my word. I gave him my word
About this one.
And I don't want to go back on that.
Yeah.
If I promise someone and give my word, I just can't do it.
Okay.
So.
Okay, with Amelia, we were all chatting because Sandra and I both think that we like her more than TJ. And so we were like trying to be like work with us, like work with P and Tech. We got it. And like, so when we were chatting, she was literally like, I'm gonna come over, because she hasn't talked to you one-on-one. She's like, I want to chat to Seth and see like how we are, like if he's like feeling ready to work with me and flip or whatnot. And but anyway, I just wanted to tell you that because like we're solid. We're not throwing no blind sides today. Like let's get some merge, you know.
Yeah, let's move on.
Okay,
that's the hope, anyways.
Everybody's shaky because of the blind side we pulled last night. Seth is understandably nervous that to trust me and Sandra, but I think we have him.
All right. I'm gonna see if I can get more info from TJ. Like, see if I can get him to say like 2 things. Like that.
Just said.
I know, but I mean that's him. He yelled in the boat and moved up nothing too.
I know.
But I feel like when he's loud, that's when he's lying. I know that I'm not going home. I feel like that's the only thing I know. I want to believe Seth and I want to believe TJ. Like, they seem very genuine. So I think I'm going with them and we're gonna try to get Sandra out. Do you trust Seth?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. I can see like the betrayal in his eyes, you know?
Yeah,
You can see
he looks upset.
Look at his face right now.
He had a shitty night last night. I feel like he's probably feeling kind of like how I felt yesterday.
Yeah.
It's like
He's had to stew on that all night.
Yeah, he had the challenge that kind of sucked, and then because of that, they got rid of his close friends. I trust him.
I feel better about this one than the previous 2 tribals. And I think this is a chance for me, Seth, and Amelia, who have been kind of on the bottom, to seize some control and go into merge with a nice coalition. This is our opportunity. One from each starting tribe, and a coalition nobody would see coming. Yeah. I'm writing Sandra real quick.
So she's the one that I think was the main brains behind Madison going home. And I feel like she has a slight advantage because she's played this kind of game before.
I hope we make it through this one. I think we will. I think
we both have made it.
I think we had very low odds at the last one and we both made it, so.
I'd love to merge after this.
Yeah.
Come on in, Moosehead. All right. You were just here a couple hours ago, and you're back again. How does it feel?
Sucky.
Yeah, terrible.
Last night's vote was easy, was quick.
Band-Aid.
Nothing but.
Talk more about that.
So yeah, that was a really hard decision because Madison was part of Sebago, and I got wind that she had thrown my name out there at one point, and it just made us really uneasy that she was willing to work with the other tribes so quickly and easily when we all made a pact, and none of us are really going against each other, so we just figured to vote her out now before the merge and before she can really work with another tribe. So it was more about trust and the fact that she threw my name out there.
In the process, they absolutely burned Seth, and I think showed that their loyalty is with each other first and foremost. And while it's good to have the ride or die, it's tough to navigate the rest of the game with last minute plans and betrayals on your first vote in several rounds. So I'm immensely grateful that Madison had to go last round. But it was a very interesting vote, and I think really changed the dynamics of not just this tribe, but the entire game.
So you said that Seth was betrayed.
He wasn't betrayed. We didn't, it was a last minute decision.
Yeah.
It was literally on the way.
We were.
I mean, we told them on the way to tribal council.
Yeah, but woken up and did the
And
vote
and we didn't tell Seth because we know he was close with Madison, and that's why we were making it a last minute. We didn't even know we were voting Madison until the walk on to tribal council.
So Seth, do you feel you were betrayed last night?
I definitely was not in the know.
So do you feel like you were betrayed last night?
I felt like they didn't care what my opinion. I mean, like I possibly could have went with them and voted Madison too. Yeah, I slightly betrayed. Yes, I feel like it was not the greatest move.
So in this game, you have opportunities to put yourself in hero or goat roles. You can be confident and you have your abilities, and you can lose or you can win despite your best efforts. Is anybody here willing to admit that they put themselves in these categories?
I think I'm about 2 and 2 in the hero role. Solidly 500.
I don't think I've put myself really in either of those categories, but I do think
you're at least 1-0, buddy.
I do think obviously, like with the vote last night, that shaked up some things, but I'd prefer to play, with my loyalties. That's where I'm going. And whether there's what moves I make, I may make a target, I may make myself a goat, but like right now, if I'm heroes versus villains, we're sticking with the hero tribe. So.
How about you, Seth?
I don't really feel like I'm either. I feel like I'm kind of stuck in the middle somewhere.
Amelia, we know you had a tough day physically yesterday. How are you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling much better today. Having the rice last night was very helpful, and I've been drinking even more water than I even want to. So feeling good.
Good.
Immense gratitude to the Sebago tribe for the rice.
Yeah.
We genuinely needed it. And they still beat our asses.
All right, is there anything else you want to say before we get to the vote?
I think coming into probably a merge at the next or one more than that, it's going to be a wide open game. And I think that it would be in everybody's best interest to have options and not be locked into old tribal lines. I've made it very clear that I'm voting for Sandra. And I think that it would be in the interest of others as well to vote Sandra with me and go into the merge with a coalition rather than with old tribal lines.
Adam, you had a pretty big reaction the whole time TJ was talking. Do you have a counter pitch to that?
Yes. Respect to TJ, first off. But I think in this game it's hard to know, right? We don't have contact with the other tribe. We can't know what's going on there. But we can see the old tribe alliances, and we can make an assumption about how Lauren, our ex-tribe member, was voted out. And I think working within those assumptions, there's multiple paths forward on how to go. But I think it's clear that as the tribe with the most members coming into the swap, and then on this tribe, there's a target on the old Sebago people,
and that it doesn't really make sense, like right now, to build the coalition with the people who are voting, who are in a coalition to vote you out, right? I think you build alliances, you get people where you can, and you stay loyal to those, and you work.
There's something to be said about loyalty. I mean, this game is like, yeah, you have to lie and backstab and stuff, but it's also about loyalty. And when you find the people that you can trust and work with and stay loyal to, you have to do it. Otherwise, no one's going to trust you. And that puts a tag on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also from like the merge standpoint, right? Like, this tribe has been chaotic, and we've gone to multiple tribal councils, and it's a great way to build trust, and it's a great way to lose trust, and that other tribe is looking stable, and like you can anticipate what's to come.
And I would like to go into that phase of the game with trustworthy people. As much as I respect the move last night, that was some assassin shit. And I would like less assassins around me.
All right, with that, we're gonna vote. TJ, you're up first.
Back here again. Go through my routine. Has not been fruitful so far. Oh, we lost the aces. We only have the 10 Jack Queen left. Daddy was an ace. No idea why they voted her out. Well, they voted her out because they threw her under the bus. These aren't idols. Gotta vote for the queen. I respect the hell out of your game, and it's been really cool getting to play with you. But it's very clear that we're on opposite sides, and you are no longer or never were interested in working with me. I hope this works. I feel better about this than I have in the last two, so I'm not sure if my odds are increasing or if it's 3 strikes I'm out. We'll see.
So today, I'm taking a risk. I need to form some actual alliances. And so far that has not been an option. And I really, really hope this works because I think I'm screwed, so I'm going Sandra today. I'm sorry, I love you, but you're not telling me the truth.
This is the tense one.
I need to stop letting TJ go first because I know he's looking for idols and he's probably got one, but if TJ finds an idol, that's fine. I got my own to play. So, hopefully, this is you. I'm playing with you.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. If anybody has an idol or an advantage you would like to play, now would be the time to do so. Okay. I'll read the votes. First vote, TJ. Sandra. That's 1 vote TJ, 1 vote Sandra. TJ. Sandra. That's 2 votes TJ, 2 votes Sandra, 1 vote left. The 7th person voted out of Surviving Maine Season 4 is Sandra. Sandra, you can grab your stuff and your torch.
Love you, Queen. So much respect.
Great play with you.
You're just too good at competitive.
Now you go first, Nika.
Thank you.
Now I can't, guys. All right, Sandra. The tribe has spoken.
Nothing but love.
Yeah, it's a game. It's all good.
Thank you, Sandra. You can head right off that way. All right, Moosehead. You can head back to camp.
Fuck! I went home with a freaking immunity idol. Dumbest freaking move. I had a feeling Amelia and Seth were flipping. I just knew it. I just had it in my gut. But I don't know. I thought maybe Seth was going to stay loyal to Sebago, and I knew Amelia was wishy-washy. And it really pisses me off because that was a dumb move to keep it in my bag. I should have just played it, but I wanted to keep it for the merge. And that's like the dumbest mistake. And I need a redo. And I mean, I get it. It's a game. No hard feelings. I get it. But I'm more mad at myself than anybody else. Like, I did it to myself. And everyone's going to be really mad at me. Making such a dumb mistake. But I had a blast. I get to eat, so I'm happy about that. But you know what? I made lifelong friends, and you know, what are you gonna do? It's a game, and shame on me. I just made a dumb mistake and a dumb choice.
It's been a pleasure. You voted out Kiefer. Otherwise, I probably would have worked with you today.
I was loyal 100% until you ruined it. You betrayed me. Now I betrayed you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Read it out loud.
Oh, you've been voted out, but your shot at Sole Survivor doesn't have to end here. The choice is yours. You can bow out now, or you can go to exile, where you will eventually have a chance to get back in the game. Well, hell yeah, I'm here. You think I'm going home? I want to go to exile.